Hello everyone and welcome back to a special edition of West Ham Fan TV on the social, our 5k subscriber Q&A special. Our newest member, Dan, at the back there.
Me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Hello, Dan.
Yeah, I feel like an umpire, right?
Right, here we go. Should we get started then?
New balls, please. Come in, Gray. What you got?
Right, here we go. Let's get started.
15.
Right. Right, first question is from Joel Stevens, and it said, "What is your favourite wrong moment from watching West Ham?" Mine is witnessing him, Frank McAvenny chasing a screaming in fear South American halfway across the pitch to punch him in a pre-season game versus Brazilian club Botafogo in about '92. He caught him, then got sent off.
Fucking hell, that's a question and a half there.
What was your best wrong moment?
Best wrong moment? Oh, when John Hartson kicked Berkovic in the head.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. That was my favourite moment.
No, I remember Lomas kicking the shit out of someone in someone's Steve Potts' testimonial. He's some QPR player, don't he? Kicked the shit out of him.
What about when Rufus Brevett kicked the ball?
Yeah.
Bolton.
Scott? Oh, fucking use it
Yeah, I can't know. Wrong moment. That's
I think mine's Julian Dix. I think it's about 90.
Oh, there we go.
91. He basically floored Chin 2 Cambridge. I think it was Cambridge. Chin back 2, and Billy Bonds come running on to drag him off.
For me, it's John Hartson Berkovic. That was a great incident.
No, the one where he kicked the shit out of them players and QPR and Steve Potts' testimonial in a friendly. Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Bradley Flack. This is for all of us. 4 funniest school moments. I remember hanging my mate to a tree with his coat.
I remember I was in year 11, yeah, and for some reason I was really into wrestling. I was really into wrestling, right? And my thing was I used to go round and give people stone cold stunners. So I'd walk up to random kids, right? Bullying kids, really, yeah. Walk up, kick him in the stomach, and turn around and go, stone cold stunner, boom. I'm doing right. One kid I went up to, year 7, at end of playtime I was walking around the playground like I was a fucking nutcase, but I was a fucking idiot, right? And I walked up this kid, I kicked him in the stomach, I went him stone cold stunner like that, and he got his head out at me, right, and I turned around to it, and as I turned around, he caught me in his head and gave me a DDT. Year 7 kid, right? But straight onto a tree root, knocked me clean out, and I woke up and the playtime was finished.
I think my funniest school moment was my mate Craig, right? We was in drama, and we was at the top block, and I was looking out the window, and I see my mate Craig running across the playground, like to the breakfast stall, because you used to try to get in there early. And he's running, all of a sudden he's got to jump this little fence, and he's stacked it, and he's just rolled for about a mile. He's got up, looked around, no one's there. I walked in the breakfast hall, he's sitting there eating his toast, and we just walked in and we're proper cracking up laughing. Or same for me was when I'll give a kid an rock bottom in drama. I got suspended.
That ain't funny.
Fuck me, my school was so boring. I got none. I don't remember.
Scott was when I snapped the ruler in science.
It said it was shatterproof.
It was mental.
He told me not to turn the gas for the buttons to burn on.
They said it was shatterproof, but it was
I got none, mate.
Yeah, it's probably loads. I'm thinking that, the school prom, they did that sort of thing, and it was an after party thing, and there was this kid, he was really being annoying to everyone, and for some reason I took clippers to the school prom thing with me. I had a pair of clippers on me, so I started chasing him, and
It's a bit of a strange thing.
we all gave ourselves all shaved all our hair off because you weren't allowed to do that, so we all done it, and we went in.
Please tell me you had a perm in yours.
No, I had a French crop.
Oh, fuck it.
Short back and sides. Yeah, so anyway, he was being annoying. So I was chasing him around, I was shaving his hair off and that, and then he fell in these stinging nettles, ripped all his suit up, and it was a rented suit. And yeah, I remember the dad.
Dan, that's called rape now.
Right, but, you know, he was. Everyone sort of cheered me on. Anyway, the dad of the girl
Cheering rape.
yeah.
I can't wait to hear Graham's one.
He kicked me out. I got kicked out, and I was in the middle of nowhere. But luckily, my mate, who was a bit dodgy, had nicked about 20 quid off of someone, and we managed to get the cab home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new cameraman.
Brilliant.
Shaves your hair off and nicks your money.
I didn't nick it. I didn't.
I've got nothing. I can't follow
That's
that.
just bullying.
Can't follow
That's
that.
just bullying.
Oh, look at him who walked around giving him my stone cold stunners. Oh,
Yeah, I shaved his hair off. I didn't insult it.
Go on then.
It wasn't at school, but we was school age, and it was like summer holidays, and it was when Royal Rumble was on. It was all around me. There was about 9 of us around my mate's house. It was like having Royal Rumble on the bed, and someone, the smallest kid, someone just picked him up like that, fucking threw him into the wardrobe.
that's called a gangbang, right? That's gang rape.
You sure they weren't male porn?
No, no. No, everyone was fully
Move on.
having a
Yeah,
Royal
come on,
Rumble.
move on. That wasn't that funny.
Right, it's from Gary Pattle. Do you think that all these people who support weaker teams and say they're better than us are on crack or magic mushrooms?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
I'll say
Crack.
magic mushrooms.
Cocaine.
Whatever.
Maybe a combination of all of them.
Yeah, move on. That's just.
It's all mixed into one drug.
Tony Phillips.
Fuck's sake.
What's your most embarrassing fan supporter moment? I've got 2. One being the cup final against Liverpool in Cardiff. Me and the boys drove down the night before and stayed up all night partying. Proper buzzing and excited for the final. And old silly bollocks here got nicked 2 hours before the game and spent the whole game with my head against the cell door trying to listen as I could hear the screws watching the game down the corridor. They released me 10 minutes after the game finished. Not my proudest West Ham fan moment, but funny in a way. What's yours?
Oh.
Funny fan moment. I think it's got to be you stacking it up the stairs and Leicester away. That was funny. Or when we was at Old Trafford.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You opened a bag of sweets and they just went everywhere. They weren't that funny. What was yours, Scott? I ain't got one.
No, I ain't got one.
Go and sit over there till we're finished. Dan?
What's this embarrassing fan moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't really got any, to be honest.
Yeah,
I see someone fall from the top all the way to the bottom, like at Stafford Station, where it was away to Old Trafford, away to Man U.
Well, you saw someone, that weren't you, was it?
No, but it must have been embarrassing for him, I'm sure. But I saw it.
whatever his name.
I think mine might have to been when I done my half-time interview at Leicester. What's your first half?
Pisses apart.
Well,
Mine was probably. No, can't think of none.
Yeah.
Probably the ones he said, the ones where I started walking in the toilet and told him I
yeah,
was going
come
to
on,
the bar.
Ryan, let's go to the seat. Let's go to the seat. I went, where are you going? You went to the seat. I went, that's the toilet.
Yeah, something like that, I don't know.
Cracking.
When I lost my ticket.
Yeah, the playoff final against Palace.
I lost my ticket.
What
We was all
about
walking down the street. Oh yeah. I know what he's going to say.
we went? Where was we go? Bolton away.
Derby. I think.
We went into a away game, and he was like snoring on the coach. So I looked at his wallet.
surprise there.
I looked at his wallet. I took his ticket out and put it in my pocket. We got to the turnstile. He was like, "Right, I've lost my fucking ticket."
But it was like, do you know when you got a queue behind you? And I just looked at me wallet like that, and I just stopped, and everyone just started filing into the back. Was going, I got no ticket. No, but I think the playoff final one was the worst. I was walking along the road, and I was like, "Mum," because I was with my mum, give me my ticket. She went, "I'll just give it to you." I was shouting, "No, you didn't." Walked looking for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I see it blowing in the wind. Do you remember? On the floor, just rolling past. I was like, "Oh shit!"
Oi, chum.
Yeah, go on.
Right, next one, Rick Fashin. Right, Parker Thunderbirds. I'm guessing that's me with the eyebrows. Steve O Jackass. I'm guessing you're Sergeant Pyle, Full Metal Jacket. Who does the full presenter get recognised for?
Annie McCoist.
I knew that was coming.
You saucy bastards.
Or Ace Ventura here.
Just move on.
No
Adam
worries.
McCoist.
Oh, hang on, you forgot Cole Pilkington.
Yeah, Cole Pilkington.
All the people, there's like probably your fans of all celebrities.
Oh, hang on, right said Fred the turn.
On my shirt.
Right, this one's from Mark Miro Dadic. It says, describe the atmosphere of a home game / rituals. I'm hauling my ass from Australia late this year to watch a game.
Atmosphere of a home game.
Yeah, or your little pre-match rituals as well.
I used to. Do you know what I used to do? Sorry.
Go on.
My mum made me throw them away in the end. But every first home game of the season, remember the cream kit?
Yeah.
I used to have a pair of socks from the cream kit, right? I can't remember why I'd done it, but one day I had to wear them inside out and back to front. Yeah, I put them on inside. I was in a rush probably. Inside out, back to front, and we won. And ever since then, first game of the season, I always used to wear them inside out, back to front. But by the end, this was about 3 years ago. I ended up throwing them away. That kit's 20 years old or something. And they had holes in the front. There was basically like no toe to it, no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and my mum was like, get them off.
Time to throw them away, I
Yeah,
think.
time to throw them away, I think, yeah.
How'd you put a pair of socks on back to front? Because you've only got.
I don't know, I don't know. It was just the wrong way round and back inside out. It was weird. I used to squeeze them in on my feet. I don't know. I don't really know.
I don't know, for me, it's like Upton Park when Upton Park's buzzing, there's no better place in the world when it's buzzing. And for me, it's just I like parking up here, walking down that Barking Road, and even now, from when I was a kid to now, nearly 32 years old, as soon as I see that stadium as I'm walking down that Barking Road, it gives me goosebumps.
Especially night games when you can see the lights.
And like going in the bowling before a game, having a few beers, seeing my mates, and just I love it, and I'm going to miss it so much.
Yeah.
I am.
I ain't got no pre-match rituals at all. Never had them.
Dan, I've seen a theme occurring.
I got no.
Yeah, well, until recently, I used to always go to the M&M bar on Barking Road with my family. Obviously, I think it's opposite the Central.
Yeah.
I used to always go in there, and I think it's been shut down recently because someone got stabbed or something, and so that's gone.
Nice area.
So I'm currently trying to find another pre-match place. The reason I don't like the bowling, I know I might get some heat for this, but it's they serve you in these, the proper plasticky cups, the beer. So the beer tastes awful, not like the proper glassy plastic type ones. So I don't go in there.
Yeah, mine was, I'd say, similar to Ryan. Always used to be either going like the Central or the bowling or the Denmark when I lived in East Ham. Used to go to Denmark, Mill as well and stuff like that. So
I never really drink before.
No, not at all.
I love it. Like you're going, like especially like even today's game against Man City. You go in the bowling in that back room, and everyone, it's just the atmosphere in there. Everyone's non-stop singing, and I'm gonna.
You boys know what I'm like. I don't like to be crammed. I walk into a place that's got more than 5 people in it. I'm walking out.
I'm going somewhere else.
I'll stand outside, let you queue up.
Coming.
Yeah.
Right, next one's from Kevin Day. First part's easy.
Good friend of the show.
Whose idea was it to start West Ham Fan TV?
Mine.
Nick's. But the real question is to all of you: if you could interview any player or manager, former or present, who would you choose?
Paolo Di Canio, hands down. Hands down.
What, past or present? Like,
Yeah, any manager or player, past or present.
do you know? If I was to I don't know. I'd like to sit down with someone like John Lyle,
Yeah.
or even
On Greenwood. Sorry.
Harry Redknapp. I think it'd be a good one. I'd like to sit down with Harry Redknapp. Yeah.
Why, just to listen to his lies?
No, just I think that'd be a good one. But for a player, Bobby Moore.
Oh,
Say no more.
yeah.
I think hearing from one person I'd like for us to chat to, John Moncur, because of all the funny stories we keep hearing coming out of that era,
Come from him.
he seems to all
be the
be
hub of
centred
it.
around him.
Yeah.
Just love to hear what he say. But I'd love to chat to Bobby Moore and people. I'd like to go back and chat to Vic Watson. Just to see what it'd be to be
What
the
the difference
all-time.
is,
The difference in football and to be that all-time top.
I'll be honest with you, and as well, one person I wanted to interview when we do this was Neil Ruddock, and it was an honour to sit down with him because he was a top bloke, and I'm glad I ticked that off of Bucket list.
Done.
I say I'll change it up because everyone's sort of going past. I'd say, you know, I'd love to sit down with Billick because he's such a clever bloke and he's a down-to-earth bloke and he's honest and upfront. So sit down interviewing him and just get straight answers. That'd be great.
Kevin Nolan as well. Would have been
Yeah, I reckon
would
it
be a good one.
Good interview.
But yeah, I think John Lyle would have been for a manager.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for me, manager John Lyle, but player Frank McAvenny.
Funny you should say that, Carl.
Right, next one is from John Hewitt. How many times do you watch West Ham highlights of Match of the Day if West Ham win? Me personally, about 5 times.
I don't watch Match of the Day.
I'll go home and watch. Win, lose or draw, I'll watch Match of the Day, Sky Sports News, and then goals on Sunday, and then I'll watch Match of the Day too. Even if we win, lose or draw, I always watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it on the Saturday night, and then I'll sometimes watch it on the Sunday morning.
I'm normally asleep by 3 o'clock when we come on, so I don't bother.
I'll just watch it as many times as I can.
Yeah, same here. I watch it as many times as I can. I watch it, the highlights online, everything. I know if we've played really bad, it's like it was painful enough watching it the first time. I can't bring myself to watch it again. But when we play well, you know, win, lose, draw, I'll watch it again and again.
And then I'll just get the that they don't show off what we've done, and then they just go, oh, it's because the other team were poor, not because West Ham were good.
I don't watch Match of the Day anymore. I ain't watched Match of the Day for about 3 or 4 years. If I'm going to watch us play,
Sky Sports.
Sky Sports.
Yeah.
Right, next one is Joseph Smith. Who are your favourite West Ham all-time 11? So I'm guessing we've got to pick 11 between us, rather than.
I'll pick 3. You pick 3. You pick 3. You pick. No, I'll pick 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, or something.
Yeah.
All right. My goalkeeper would be Phil Parkes. Left back would be Dixie. My centre forward would be Decanter. I'm cheating.
Billy Bonds.
What? Another left back or right back?
Well, he could play midfield as well, Bonds.
Put him at the back. God.
This is difficult because
This is so hard.
this is a thing we need to sit down and just go through the whole. Maybe that's another show.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll do that one on
We'll answer that on a separate question.
Yeah, West Ham fan TV, all-time 11.
Yeah.
That's tough.
This one's from Ben French. I'm guessing this is to all of us. Would you like Julian Dix to be your dad?
No, I love my dad.
I love my dad's mate.
I like him to be my dad's mate,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want him to be my dad.
No, but I mean,
You want
like,
to be an uncle?
would you be happy if
You want to be
him
an
as your
uncle?
dad? Of course you actually.
Yeah, no, I love my dad.
I know, but if you didn't have your dad, if you didn't have no dad,
What are you trying to say? I had a good upbringing.
I'm trying to give this person a satisfactory answer. You know, would you?
But I said no. And that's my answer.
I don't think she was my dad. No.
I like him being my mate.
Feel like you could be pals.
I'll just move on, you fucking cunt.
Right. Next one's from Jamie Panic. When are you taking me to my first away game?
How old are you? I'm not.
Right, here we go. Phil Goodfellow. Go forward to the first game of the season at the new stadium in August. What would be your line-up taking into account any transfers?
Oh, this is another one for another.
That's
show.
tough because you don't know you're going to get in there.
Yeah.
I'd say the team we've got now.
The team we've got now and Lacazette. That's what I'd have.
Yeah, and Torre on the right. And
Yeah.
Who's like from now? Of which strikers though would you keep start up front?
Saka and Carroll.
yeah, Saka.
Valencia.
To be fair, if you play one up front, it's Saka.
All of them.
Right, this
Saka or Carroll on
one's
the bench.
next one's for you. I'm not in this one.
Me?
Roll here.
Right.
Right, Alex Pendlebury Bow. Who would you rather have as our manager, Allardyce or Gray?
Graham.
Allardyce. Kajok.
Nah. Is it because I said about you?
No, Allardyce. I'm going to say Allardyce because I didn't mind Allardyce.
No, I'd have Allardyce because he knows what he's talking about and he turns up before the game.
Yeah, but he's a West Ham fan. He's got that passion for the team there.
Cheers, Dan.
He's got passion for his own life, let alone the team.
I'd have Graham.
Yes.
Couldn't stand to see Sam back.
Oh, you was all over him last season.
Right, this is another one from Alexander Pendlebury Bow.
Okay, come in.
Most hated manager in the Premier League.
Most hated.
What now?
LVG.
Yeah.
Just
Would have been Mourinho, wouldn't it? But yeah, just because he's a fucking prick.
And he looks like Beavis and Button.
Yeah. Didn't he call someone a fat man the other day or something? Didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking wanker.
Yeah, probably.
Martinez for me.
Oh yeah, Martinez. Arrogant bastard.
Yeah, the crappy spout.
Who are you saying? You're like him, you disagree with everyone. Who are you saying?
No, for me, if I'm going to say what I like the least, it's going to be Martinez.
Martinez?
Well, see, mine would be Brendan Rodgers.
He's my manager.
Scott, fucking
Wenger.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Wenger, yeah, no.
Fucking hell, look at
You
him.
reminded me of all the managers there. Wenger is my final answer.
Pulis.
Yeah, it's got to be Pulis now. It was Rodgers, but it's got to be Pulis.
Next one?
Yeah, go on.
Right. Tony Phillips. Growing up, who's got the most grief / banter for taking home the old fat munter at the end of the night in the pub or club? There's always one in the group of mates who claims that title. I'm guessing Ryan in his single days. And then he says, sorry, Ryan, I had to pick one. I can just imagine you for some reason.
Yeah, it's because I'm the only one that can pull.
I mean, I've got a face like a drop.
Well, hang on a minute. I'll have you right. I'll pull some right stunners in my time.
I'll book him right.
I fucking book me right, but there is one. I've got to read it, right? There is one that springs to mind. Iron Atma, 08, right? there was this Geordie bird, right? And when I mean she was proper Geordie, she had a Keegan haircut. Right? But I was so smashed, right? And I ended up, obviously, going back to the hotel as you do, right? Going in the room, on the bed, doing my bit, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, she started talking. And she started going, Tony and Christine are over there. What the fuck? Have I gone in the wrong flat here or something? Or is it a mum and dad? Or is it a swingers party or something? So I'm looking round and there's no one there. And she went, no, they're over in the corner staring at us. She went, I see people.
Oh, fuck you know. Fuck that.
I thought, for fuck's sake. So I took her straight out on the balcony.
Finished her off.
Smashed her. Well, no, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, finished her off. Then I sort of ushered her out the door, right? She got in a cab. About 5 minutes later, me and him was laying on the sun loungers. She come walking around the pool, looking for me. So we hid. She
jumps in the pool.
She got back in the cab, and for the next day, I felt real guilty for doing that to her. But after what Newcastle done to us last week, but yeah, she was a proper. She was nice.
You know,
that is-
crazy.
Like, right psycho, mate.
Mate, when she said I can see him in the corner, I was looking around like an idiot. I thought I was in the wrong room.
What, we find car keys in a pot? What's going on? Right, next one.
Time we got
Callum Hewson.
23.
What is the best and worst signing West Ham have ever made? No, worst.
Worst signing for me is probably Savio.
It's got to be Marco Bogus, sure.
Nah,
No, Savio was worse.
Savio was 11. What was it, £10 million? And like his legs were sewn
For the
on back
price
to
tag,
front.
yeah.
He just couldn't do anything.
I think he might be one of the worst in Premier League history.
Yeah.
I think he is probably.
I think he's probably just behind George Weah's cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think it was him, and then I think Savio's next.
Boogers weren't far behind.
Best?
I'll say Kieran Dyer though as well.
Oh yeah, Kieran
He was
Dyer.
No,
thing
at
is,
least
He's a good player though, he just had trouble
that's
with
the thing,
injuries, didn't he?
In terms of a bad signing, we signed him and he hardly ever played. He played what, like not even
Carroll must be up there.
Freddie Lundberg.
Freddie Lundberg.
Yeah, if you're just going on ability, I'm saying Marco Bogus.
No, Savio.
Best signing that we've ever made.
You can't say that because you're going to the
Well, no,
best
like
player
in our...
in our
In
life.
our era,
life,
best
in our
signing I've ever seen West Ham make is Payet.
Tevez.
No.
Pre-Payet, it's Tevez or Di Canio.
Yeah, pre-Payet Di Canio.
Tevez.
Do you know what?
Yeah, but we're not going pre-Payet, are we? You said the best signing we've
Yeah.
ever made, so I'm going
I'm
on the best
either going to
signing
go
we've ever made.
Tevez or Ashton.
Yeah, still was good.
Just for goals to games.
Think what he could have done if he hadn't.
Yeah,
And
don't because I'll
injured.
cry. Move on.
Right, it's from Scotty Tyler Jordan. If someone offered 40 million for Payet next summer, would you accept it?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Take 41.
Pork scratchings on top of that.
Right, Liam Charles Giacometti. Would you rather sit next to a hairy Joey O'Brien for a whole day, or Yelovich cook your food for a week?
Yelovich cooked me through for
Yeah, I think when I look at Yelovich, I think to myself, he can make a mean spag bowl
I bet he does. I bet he makes a nice lasagna.
and a
as well.
macaroni cheese.
Yeah, I'll go for
I can imagine him smiling as he's whipping the old like that.
Steve was always got to sit next to a hairy Joey O'Brien.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Sit next to him.
Like sit next to him, like.
What, watching telly or what? What's going on?
No, I'd sit next to Joe O'Brien. He might have some stories and chat because you have to.
Nah, fuck it. I'll have you to cook me food because it don't mean I have to cook my dinner for a week.
Exactly. Can you?
And you'll be looked after.
I don't care.
You'll be a kept man.
You can't be.
Right, Jamie Panic. Would you take Rabble back?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with apprehension. Yes.
Right, this one's from Stace Hawkins. Says, hi guys, my question is,
at me for?
who do you think why do you think our players don't get an England call up, like players such as Creswell?
The manager don't think he's good enough.
Yeah,
I
Roy
do,
Hodgson always overlooks our players. And the thing is with Creswell, he deserves an England call-up, but I don't think he will
It's a lot.
at the moment.
Yeah, it's a lot of if your face don't fit, you ain't getting.
I think it's a big club, but it's who you play for. 'Cause
No,
you know, it's like you have like Man U reserves.
You'll
getting,
see
coming off the bench.
He'll go after the summer.
He has to.
Yeah, Hodgson will
For
go
England,
after the
for
summer.
England to progress with this crop of youngsters
Yep.
we've got coming through, Hodgson has to go.
Yep.
He'll go in the summer, and then I think we'll start seeing Cresswell and the likes. I don't think we'll ever see Noble.
Noble's had his chance, and it's a shame that he never got to play
29.
for
He
England.
should go to
I mean,
Ireland.
players have got their first
Yeah.
caps, you know, later than Noble.
I don't think he's good enough
later
to play for
stage
England
of his
anyway.
career.
What winds
So it
me
could
up is
happen.
it's the friendlies. You know, you've got a chance to experiment and try people out, and he don't even give us a chance. in the
Yeah,
friendlies.
he's never going to do it.
Yeah, but
Go on.
go on.
Next question.
Right, there's a second part to this one. What do West Ham have to do to get Sky BT Match of the Day to give us some credit when we play well and not spend the whole time slagging us off or talking about the other team the whole time and saying how they're going to win?
There's not much more we can do.
No. Again, it's a big club bias in the
Bar,
media.
I think Bar winning every game
Yeah.
we
and forcing them to talk about us. I don't think they will. They ever will. They probably might. It's. I think it's to do with the taxpayer.
It'll be next season that they'll start bigging us up.
Yeah, and only because they have to.
Yeah.
And they feel like they have to. Go on.
Right, it's from Liam Avis. How have you guys noticed West Ham's changing the league? Also, why did you start the channel?
I was bored.
Is that what you just wanted the West Ham fans to have a voice?
Yeah,
really?
that is it. Yeah, I started it. Oh, like short story. Long story short. I see other fan channels doing it. We didn't have anything at the time. Nothing to note anyway. And we literally didn't have any experience or nothing. We just went into it. Just thought we'd give the fans a chance and put some work behind it to give us a voice, because of people like BT and BBC and things like that don't concentrate enough on West Ham anyway. And they definitely don't take any notes of our fans. That's why I started it, because we're unrestricted. We say what we want, and that's about it. And the second part, what was the second part?
No, there's no second part to that one.
Oh.
Right, this one's from Philip Demicoli. Question for all of you: what are your jobs in real life?
I cut the triangles in Dorito. Dan's a Barry White impersonator.
Yeah, as you can tell.
Want me to go first?
Go on, you go
Yeah.
first.
Well, you got to say something, Scott. You've been sitting there 40 minutes.
I don't know what I was doing here, really. But no, I'm a pest controller. Clean up after dead bodies,
Four.
house clearances for a London council.
Okay. Right.
I work in an office for a building firm. I love it.
I can
I
tell.
do ceiling estimating and dry lining and petitioning, and I love my job, as you can see.
You do look thrilled at the prospect.
No, I am.
Dan?
Yeah, I run my own film company, doing film services, doing basically what I do for doing at West Ham Fan TV. Yeah, so I do this.
Graham?
I'm a search agent. When you buy your house, I go down the councils and do all the searches, and that all goes into your home inspection packs. Really
Same.
interesting.
Same as him.
We work together. So there you go.
That's it.
Right, Tommy Scanlon, to all. What was your first game at the bowling? Against who? Year and score, if you can remember.
I remember, yeah. You going first?
Mine was Norwich 3-3.
I
I can't remember the year though. It was Dale Gordon
Disco
scored.
Dale.
Disco Dale.
I think that was about
on Sky.
90.
It's one of the early games on Sky.
Mine was
I was at that game.
Monday Night Football, West Ham 2, Everton 2. Tony Cottee scored 2 goals. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget, I was only, what would I have been, 8. And I remember running up them stairs in the Centenary Upper and then just seeing the floodlights for the first time. And I still remember it now. And that's why that was my big aim, was to get my daughter's season ticket in that stand because that was where I see my first game. Yeah. And that's where she see her first game. So yeah, I'll never forget that.
Dan?
I think mine must have been bloody 2000 or something. Kids for a quid. My uncle took me. I think it was against like Ipswich or something, and we won 3-1 or something. I can't remember who scored. I haven't got one of them great. You know, like you, Graham. You know, I've got really good memories on football, and I remember the game, the year, the day, who scored. I haven't got that.
1983 League Cup. Bury 10-0.
Not a bad one.
I can't remember all the scores.
Mine was 92, 93. And it was just when we were still standing at the time.
I was standing on my.
Yeah, and we beat Sunderland 6-0. And I remember the thing that drags me in was just the smell of the place and like the excitement. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's weird to explain. It was a weird smell back then because you used to have, I don't remember concourses, I don't remember them, but we must have had them.
Burgers, didn't it?
But they used to have them at the back of the stands.
Yeah, I remember when coming in the terraces, like what's the Trevor now, and you come straight through the grate, straight onto the terraces.
Straight into the terraces, yeah.
And it would smell like the burgers. And
I can't really remember
Beer
it.
and fags.
Yeah, beer, people
Cigars.
smoking, piss.
People just piss around.
Yeah, and you know, it was, I don't know, it was something about that just, it got me, you know what I mean? I remember just some dirty old fucking stand at the back selling programmes and hot dogs and whatever, you know what I mean? But no, it's
Good old days.
Yeah.
Right, this from James Snedden. Said you've travelled on the road a lot this season, but where has your best away day been so far?
Mine, as I say it all day long, Arsenal away, opening day of the season. I'll never forget that. I wasn't at Liverpool, obviously, but the Arsenal one, just everything, the whole week leading up to it, the fans slagging us off.
It was about we was going to get rolled over.
We went there opening day of the season, we played them off the park. Our fans were unbelievable from start to finish. After the game, the fan cams, that's when I feel our channel really took off after that game. And I'll never forget that, them fans.
So the atmosphere in your way was just quality all day, wasn't it?
But then we've also had some good ones. Palace away was good.
Was quality.
City away.
Anfield, obviously.
Yeah, I know we lost, but Tottenham away was good. Atmosphere.
Weird.
Yeah, but for me, Arsenal away for me was my favourite away day this season.
No, I'd say for result Arsenal. But if you're saying, I don't know what you're asking, I don't know whether you're asking like what's the best ground and where I felt most welcome, and but for that, Swansea.
Yeah, Swansea was.
You've only been Swansea?
No, I haven't.
Don't talk shit.
Been Swansea, Palace and Tottenham.
Oh, all right then.
Right, it's from Bradley Flack. This is for all four of us. At the current moment, what partnership would you rather have back, Tevez and Di Canio, or Moore and Dixie?
I'm an attacking man. I'd take Tevez and Di Canio.
I'm a defender, so Moore and Dixie.
Moore and Dixie for me, having played in defence.
As much as I love Julian Dix, it's going to have to be Tevez and Di Canio. To see them two play together.
Oh, well, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely amazing.
We play it.
See, the old Bobby Moore thing for me is I wasn't around in his era, so I know all the stories about him, and I know he's a legend for West Ham. But for me, Tevez and Di Canio.
Yeah, Tevez, it'd be special to see. But it'd be nice
Just
to see Bobby
defenders
Moore.
in, mate.
Defenders.
It's from Gary Pattle. This one's for you, Nick.
Okay.
This is for the boss, it says. What would be your wet dream for a team for West Ham if you could have anyone in your starting 11?
What, anyone in the world?
Yeah.
I'm going to shock everyone. Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's it. Just him. What a team!
But what? I've got to pick a 1 to 11. I thought you meant anyone.
I'm going to shock everyone. I was waiting for another 10.
No, wait.
What about the other 10?
No, I thought you meant just if I could have one in a starting 11.
Oh, yeah, we'll take it as that because we can't see it for 10.
Ibrahimovic, yeah, I'd love to see him play. Back in his prime, I'd love to have seen him play for West Ham. I think he's special. Special boy.
Special.
Why is that one for the boss? It doesn't make no sense.
To everyone, but
Right, this one's from Leonie Burlace. It says, if Bilic burst in the room right now dressed as a clown, what do you think he'd be singing other than Bubbles, of course? I don't know because I'd be out the door because I hate clowns.
Yeah, he would be as well.
Yeah, I'd be stabbing him. What if Billy's coming in now just as a clown, what would he be singing?
Roll out the barrel. Roll.
No, I'd like to see him come out there like, knees up my brown, knees up my brown.
But he's got his own song, isn't he? Probably singing his own song.
Yeah,
he's singing Super Slam.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, if Bilic walked in there as a scary clown going, Super Slam, I'll be gone, mate.
No, he's actually got a song, isn't he? He's got a band.
He's got a band, yeah. He's a bit of a rocker, isn't he? So,
Yeah.
We're singing his next single.
I'd love to hear his song.
I just want to see him come in here as a clown now.
Go on.
He would
Dixie on the little unicorn.
Unicycle.
Yeah, unicycle. How are you? Juggling sounds better, yeah. Just imagine about 30 villages getting out of a mini.
Alright, this one's from Gary Pattle.
Hold on a minute, what's this one?
That's not a question.
Oh, that's just a message from his mate.
Right, it's from Gary Pattle.
Where's Scott Collyer as your prize?
Right, to all four of you, this one. Just saw a Sunderland fan say they're a bigger club than us. Do you think he's on crack?
Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this one's from Brian Rennie. It says, Nick, why didn't you finish in the usual way last week? Right, Q&A to all, but mainly Nick. Snog, marry or avoid? Karen Brady, Jennifer Aniston, Dimitri Payet.
I'd avoid Karen Brady. I'd shag Jennifer Aniston, and I'd marry Payet.
This was Snog, Marry or Avoid, not Snog, Marry, Shag or Avoid, would you? Shag?
Snog, marry,
There was
avoid.
shag in there.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, there wasn't.
I don't know.
Oh no, avoid. What?
It says avoid or shag.
Shag, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No, I'd snog Aniston. I'd avoid Brady. And I'd marry him.
Right, this one's from Ben Smith. If you had to have a second team, who would it be and why? I would have to say St Neots Town.
I wouldn't.
I couldn't imagine supporting anyone else.
No, but what he's saying, if you had a second team,
Oh, yeah.
like if you, I don't know, it's,
Probably Southend because they're local to me.
nah, probably for me it'd be probably Dagenham and Redbridge most probably.
No, it'd be Southend because they're local to me. No.
Oh, well, there's soft spot for the O's.
Orient.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, but after they tried to stop us getting the bloody
That's
stadium.
Barry,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I'd say probably Dagenham Redbridge.
Yeah, or
More local to me.
Yeah. Dagenham and Redbridge.
yeah, Dagenham and Redbridge most probably.
Yeah, it's Forest Green. I like them, and they're in the League Two. Doing good. I'll pick them.
My local team would be Tilbury, so yeah, come on the Tilbury.
Great.
Come on the Tills.
Grays ain't about. Oh yeah, they've moved though now.
He's athletic.
Well, this one's from Bradley Flack, and this is for all of us. What would you rename the Olympic Stadium if you had a chance?
The West Ham Fan TV Arena. Bowling 2? I don't know. I'd like to have like.
Savage Garden.
No, I'd like to be like the Bobby Moore Stadium or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, but it's not going to be, is it? It's going to be.
Payet's Palace.
Palace. If a sheep takes over, it will be St.
No,
Palace.
the Coliseum. It's the Coliseum.
No, it's going to be like JD Sports Arena.
Yeah, it'll end up being something like that. Yeah.
Right, sorry if I pronounce this wrong. It's Melad Richard Solidu. Question for all of you: Jedi or Sith?
Jedi.
What the fuck's fucking going on?
Jedi's like Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah, I like
Sith's
him.
like Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, I like Luke's. What's his name? Luke Skywalker.
Have you not seen Star Wars?
I've never seen Star Wars in my life, mate. It's not real.
What?
It's all
watch films.
It's all in space. Yes, I do watch films with Ray Winston in.
Wait,
I watch proper films.
Ray Winston, he was in Indiana
Do you know
Jones.
what? I've been looking forward to this question so long.
Sif. I'll say Sif because it's a good cleaner. I'll just side with you.
Yeah,
Would you
nah.
say that again?
I want to be a
Jedi.
stormtrooper.
I'm Team Jedi.
No, I'd say Sith. You know, Jedi are restricted a lot. You know, Sith are a bit less restricted.
I'm Jedi.
Yeah, me Jedi as well. Yeah, fucking Darth Vader.
Connor Henry is a quick one. He wants to know where is that set like this?
It's here. I moved it all day.
It's in the Newham United Football Club.
Yeah, Southern Road, Plaistow.
Plaistow, E13.
They're going to be accused of people like that.
Yeah, of course it will.
Lock the door.
Well, this is a good one. Ben Smith. It says, "Hi lads, I have some more questions for you this week. What did you all get in your GCSEs? And what was more important, school or West Ham? I'm doing my GCSEs at the moment, but all I give a fuck about is West Ham."
Brad, what's his name? Ben.
Ben Smith.
Ben, stay in school.
GCSEs.
GCSEs all day long.
Yeah, but what did you
Don't make the mistake.
Don't listen to him. What mistakes? My life's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, so it's
I've got 5 A to C's.
Bloody hell.
I think I've got 5 C's, a couple of B's and a couple of E's, I think.
I got an A for French and that was absent because I didn't turn up. And I think I got C's and D's and E's. And
Yeah, same here.
But
I didn't sit mine. I chose to stay in bed. Yeah.
my last year of school was bunking off going to West Ham training ground.
You should
Naughty
do your
boy.
education though, mate,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, that's more important.
Yeah.
That is more important. And the second part of this question, what is your favourite food and what do you make of Bar and Tevez? being
Jesus
linked with the
Christ, we'll
club?
be here for a long time.
My favourite food. What was that?
What is your favourite food and what do you make of Bar and Tevez being linked with the club again?
What's that got to do with food?
Don't know.
Double barrel.
Good question, huh?
My favourite food is shepherd's pie.
Mine's roast lamb.
Lamb. Yeah, I love it. I could have lamb every day of the week.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Chinese.
And what do I think of
What do you
Bar
make of
and-
Bar and Tevez?
A load of bollocks.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That, didn't we?